Hi, friends. It's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome if you're new. I once again am behind on my own challenge. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is the Inspired to Create weekly prompt challenge that Melissa and I over at Messy Missy Creates put together for ourselves to kind of inspire us to use new stuff and do a prompt page every week. And I don't know, for me, it's just a little bit way of me to get my brain going and all that kind of stuff. And if you're not new here, you know I'm just behind all summer. I've been behind. So Frank is here to motivate us. The last this week's last prompt with the third week of August was school. Now you can do whatever you want with these prompts. You can do a whole page about school. You can do memories. You can do whatever you want. What we tend to do is break up the word and use the letters as prompts. And so S, we would choose a prompt like school or scatter, scribble, snake, something like that, right? And then one for each letter. So the first week of the month, we tend to choose our own prompts. The second week, we like text each other prompts. The third week, we have enjoyed, yes, choosing or having other people choose our prompts for us. Maybe someone who's not used to journaling or the creative things that we do down here. And so that's included family members and whoever else, right? So this week we were kind of like, or this month we were like, who should we choose? And Melissa ran into a thing on her end, and you can go to her channel. Of course, if you haven't already watched hers of course is out on time. But anyway, so her person didn't work out. And so you'll have to go hear that story on her video. But so she's like, who should we ask? And I was like, I don't know. I don't have any people, but I do have people. And so I had my interns. It was their last day at our site. And so I was like, hey, you guys, I have this really fun thing. And so I had my interns choose the prompts, and they have no idea about this, you guys. Like, this is not my job with them, obviously. And so they gave me a list, and they kept bringing it like throughout the day. It was very funny. So I was texting Melissa and sending her screenshots, and so she chose off of that list. But it was like really a hoot to hear some of their things, and each of them have like their own thing. And so where is my list? Well, one of the lists. Like for C, I have words like cannabis, crush, cannonball. Yeah, anyway, they came up with like oblivious. I don't know how you would do oblivious. Like, anyway, optional, I thought was very good. Original, I think Melissa did use original on hers. And things like optimist and order. It was very interesting. It was very interesting. So, like I said, I have a bunch of words to choose from. And so I will be doing what we can. Okay. Doing what we can. Now, okay, Frank, you have to go hang out up here. I am going to try and use this thing of tape is what I'm going to try and do. I have a goal. So, okay, let's see what I came up with. So, all right, here is a pile of paper that I have. And, okay, so the first word, okay, first of all, this is the piece of paper that I'm using. It fits into my journal. It is a small page in my journal, unfortunately. So this is what we have to work with, folks. So, and then I glue this into my journal. So I am creating on this as I usually do. But again, if you're new here, that's what's happening. And then I put it into my creative daily journal. Okay, so for S, I have the word scribble. And I have this beautiful scribble that my sweet Rue made. You can see her math notes down here at the bottom. And then this side I had colored on at some point, just testing out crayons or something a while ago, and it was in my stash. So I think quite honestly we will end up using this side. I'm not too sure. But anyway, so S, I have scribble. For C, I have chicken. Oddly enough, I don't have a chicken. Here's the crazy part. Do you want to see this? This is the crazy part, which is why I know it came up as a prompt, but it's just funny. This is, shoot, where did I put it? Oh my goodness, you guys, what a nightmare. Anyway, there's a chicken in here that I painted and like a while ago, but I had it in my stash and it came up as a conversation. And so I used it. And then, of course, she gave me the word chicken as her word. So, oh, that's just lame. I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere in here. Anyway, and so I can't use that chicken. And, oh, that's going to bother me now. Okay. Where did I put the chicken? It doesn't matter, Allison. It doesn't matter. Like, I know I used it. So now I seem crazy. Look at that. There's the chicken. I guess he's a rooster. I don't really know, but yeah. So I'm kind of sad now because, but am I? Well, this could be a new one in the Journal of Allison. Okay. This is actually the prompt page, you guys. I mean, this is the date of the prompt page, and I normally put my page on one side, right? This is hilarious. I normally put my page on one side, and then I journal about my day over here. But we were talking about, that is hilarious, and I already glued him in. Huh. Well, this might be a 2-page thing. Okay, so welcome to my brain. Like I said, for C, I have words like chicken, I have cat, which we're not doing. I have certified mail, and I have, which was not on their list. I pulled this, and I have credit card, which is on their list, and I found this ad for a credit card. So I thought that might be fun. I don't think I need to use certified mail. Oh, and camel. I can't with these people. Okay. So I have a few things there. I have chicken, credit card, or camel for C. That's fun. Okay. For H, I have hands. So I found this hand or hands. I have this thing of H. What else did they have for H's? I forgot. Habits, holy, hallelujah. Oh, whole. They have whole, happy, handy, hit, and haven. They do have whole. So I think I'm going to leave this out. Maybe we'll make a hole in our page because look at, maybe that's better than hands. We don't know yet. I understand. We don't know yet. Okay. What is this? I don't know what that is. I don't think I need that. Okay. So for O, it's tough. I have 2. There's 2 O's in school. First of all, do you ever write something or something, I'm like, is that how you spell school? It looks so weird to me. First of all, I keep putting the L upside down, but anyway, so weird. So yes, 2 O's, not easy, not easy. So for 1, I chose outside. And so I have a few things that are outside, like a beach. I mean, I have this, which, I mean, technically would be outside. I think like these are more outside. This looks a little dark to me, quite frankly. And then this looks a little, I don't know what. But so I think that will be my outside. And then O is octopus. And that is the only other O. So I found this guy, which is kind of cool. We have looked for an octopus before. And they are not as easy to find in my stash, at least. So I had other words like obedient, occupy, offer. Outside is on there. Obnoxious, obligation, original, organize. We could probably find something for organize. But I'm here for this guy. Now, yes. I'm going to do the octopus. Okay. And then for L, I have a lotto ticket and I also have leaf. And so I've just pulled some big stickers. Well, I have this painted thing that I did a while ago, and it has some leaves on here as well as a lemon, which was not on the list, but I mean, you know, it'll do. I found some pictures of leaves. I have some giant stickers of leaves, which are kind of fun. I obviously have some die cuts that are leaves. This is another dollar sticker, but these are a little bit darker leaves on here. And I don't think these are, I mean, there's leaves right there. All right, so that one could work maybe. And not this guy, not this guy. Not this guy. That is not an octopus. That's a squid, yeah? We need to choose an N word and use narwhal. Okay. So, there we have it. I, as usual, am like, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen now? So I think I'm going to go with leaf and not lotto ticket. I don't think I need... Do I need this piece of paper? I don't have anything. Well, I don't need this piece of paper. We'll use it for something else. Okay. This is interesting. I'm tempted to count the chicken, but I also have the credit card. So we'll make something work. Okay, so I'm going to move this off to the side. And we are going to work with this piece of paper, which is, again, not very big. So I tend to I actually like the idea of holes rather than hands right now, but that may be just because I have a lot of like objects to put on my page, and holes would allow me like a technique almost. I don't know. So what? I tend to normally take like a piece of paper and cover the background. Now, I just feel like that's what needs to happen because we have a very small piece of paper and lots of things to put on it. So let's just do it. I'm going to cover the whole piece of paper in glue and then just, it really honestly doesn't matter. I'm going to go like this. I am using the black and white side as opposed to the color because that's a lot of stuff going on right there. That's what that is. A lot of stuff going on. All right, I'm going to use my super cheap like scissors from Target or wherever. Okay, so we have one prompt done. I'm throwing this out. I'm tempted to make scrappy tape with this. I'm going to leave it for just a minute. And then this I'll put back in my scrap drawer, okay? Which is actually not where it normally goes, but it's going to live there for now. Okay, so here's our piece of paper. The only decision we have to make is, does it go this way or does it go this way? And I don't think it quite matters. There's a little difference in the scribbles, obviously, you can see. And so, but again, yeah, for whatever reason, I feel like it's going to go like this. Okay, we're done with one prompt already. So we're going to go with scribble. Okay, let's see our C's. Let's look at our C choices again. Okay, we have credit card. We do have camel. Oh my gosh, he is kind of funny. I mean, we could use more than one. Also, I don't. They were just cracking me up, and I don't even know like what their other conversations were when I wasn't around, you know what I mean? Because I'm like their boss, obviously, and so I'm sure they're just like, what is this? Like, and they're, and to hear the different people come up with different words, I was cracking up. So I think it's we were joking that like it was their final test or whatever. It's not hazing. It's fine. They're fine. I'm going to miss them actually very much. It's a good crew. All right. So, I mean, and this is, like I said, just like an ad, obviously, for a credit card, but where I just thought it might actually lend us a little, background is what I kind of thought it might help with, quite frankly. So we'll play around with the credit card and the camel. We don't need both, but I don't know for right now. Okay, so hands I'm not sure about. Here's what we're going to need to do. I'm going to need to figure out this octopus, which is obviously going to take up, look at that guy. Now there's a little tiny guy in here, but I think he's too small. Is that weird? You know what but you know what I might be able to do it. Can I get the front? Yeah, you guys, I can. Can I not? I think I can. I can get the front and the back. If not, we're going to fake it. Because this guy is going to go onto my calendar in my creative daily journal. So, I don't know if he'll go on the 16th, which is the day he actually is for, but I'm behind, or should he go on today? But I think, I don't know. What would you guys do? Would you put him on the day that he represents or the day that you did it? You know what I mean? It's kind of a good question, right? So this would be the day he represents, and then this is today. Well, I can tell you the answer right now because I like him better here. So we're going to put him right there. Look at that. It's amazing. And then I know what else I'm going to put here today anyway. So, okay. Okay. So then I cut out his leg a little bit. Sorry, dude. All right. Let's fix you up and see what we can do. Oh, he's not going to get that leg anyway. All right. And you're not going to get this book, but I'll cut it out. It's kind of like a journal. This guy's super cool, but he's not going to make it. He's like too big. Look at these crabs. Oh, I don't know if I can throw this away yet. All right. You guys, we have had like the most productive day. I will slip that into my folder over there. Super productive day today. We got up and, we went to the football game last night and watched my boys lose, which sucks, but whatever. And then we came home and we were so tired. And, but we walk at 8 on Sundays with our gym crew. And so, it's getting more and more casual of a walk. We're not doing a challenge right now or anything, and so we barely did 3 miles today, but it's just fun. We stopped for some coffee and wandered along the water. It was just lovely. So anyway, but then we came home and I don't know how it started. I don't know how it started, but it started. And we started cleaning the house. Now, not cleaning, purging, decluttering, and going through closets and everything. And you guys, I have entirely too much stuff. Let's just go with that. But I will say, my husband, God love him, is no help because I'm telling him, like, I have too many shoes. I have to get rid of these shoes. And when I say get rid of shoes, I mean, like just my gym shoes. I was just going through my gym shoes. I started to clean out the hallway closet, the front entry closet, like where we come in and, the front door and take off our shoes. And so obviously they all stack up there, and every once in a while we got to clean it out and redistribute the shoes around where they go. And plus the kids are gone now. And so there's no need for their shoes to be up in the front closet, right? So I was like going to go through there and get their shoes out and put them down in their rooms. And all right, I'm just going to cut off this leg. We can reattach it or something if we feel like the need to do that, because it gets cut off anyway. So we'll save it just in case. But I have a feeling there's too much going on this page anyway. So anyway, we started going through the closets and I did all my shoes. I'm texting the gym crew the whole time. I'm like, you guys, I have too many shoes and I can't get rid of any of them, I feel like. And yeah. And then my poor husband, just God love him, is like, why would you get rid of those? Those are good shoes. You like those, you know? And I was like, oh, I love you so much. I got to get rid of shoes though. So I have 15 pairs of gym shoes. Yeah, 15. You heard me. No. I'm sorry. I kept 15 pairs of gym shoes. Yeah. I got rid of, I think, 4. Yeah, I know. But in fairness, they're good for different things. Oh, I think I just cut off that leg. Oh, sorry, dude. We might have to reattach that one. All right. So, it started with the shoes. And then what? Well, then I was on a hot roll because I was like, let's go. And so then I did my gym drawer, like leggings and tanks that I wear to the gym. And I got rid of, well, about 10 tanks. I didn't get rid of any pants. I can't, you guys, they're too freaking expensive. And I'm not like they're not, I mean, they're all good. I don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. So, so I cleaned out that drawer and got that all folded and feng shuied and all the good stuff. And then, oh yeah, he's cool. Oh, he's like journaling. Maybe we want to keep him. I feel bad that I cut off his leg, but we will fix it. Now, just looking at the octopus, I'm not too sure we also need a camel on the page. I'm just saying because we have this credit card. So, I don't quite know what's going to happen there. I'm going to cut this little leg off. So anyway, yeah, so then I did my drawers. I cleaned off my dresser. I polished all my bedroom furniture because once you're going, you know. Dusted everything, all the good stuff. And then what? Then I went through my closet and I tried on every shirt. And no, that's not true. I tried on most of the shirts. Some I wear frequently and I know they fit well and I like them and I still, whatever, feel confident in it and want to wear them. Okay. So I'm not loving this leaf color way it looks, or I don't like it anyway when I painted it, but I thought, you know, might as well keep it for something. I don't know. Oh, now see, this outdoors kind of matches this guy, doesn't it? And I'm not going to use the hands. I can just tell you, they're too big. My page is too small. They are too big. We are paring down stuff. Okay. So we're not going to use the camel. I don't think the camel's going to make the page. Maybe I'll just, okay. And credit card, we're going to use camel. We'll just, you know, save because you're going to use them soon, right? Hands or holes. I think we're going to try and do holes. All right. So then what else did I do? I went through some other stuff in our room. Oh, I organized all my gear for Montana because we have gear. I'm not going to lie. And in fairness, we need it. So I put it all in a giant, big basket. So all my stuff is ready to go. Like I could just take the basket when we travel to Montana, but it's all in there. I don't need to do that. Like I have my jackets, my scarves, my hats, all my school gear to go cheer. You know what I mean? I have my tank tops. I have all the shirts, all the stuff. It's all in one place. And so we can just know where to look. And my husband kind of did the same thing with his closet. He put all of his gear in like one end for both the kids' schools. And yeah, so anyway. So we did that, and then I organized some stuff in the kitchen and got all my supplements ready for the week. And, yeah, productive day, super productive day. So, I only have 3 things and my page is full. So, octopus is done. Now, the leaf is interesting to me because, I mean, I do have these. I can tell you I'm not using these, so we'll put that back in the folder. These seem too dark to me now. I mean, I really like the color, and those are stunning. Well, see, now I can't make up my mind. These definitely look like leaves. That's interesting. That was my first choice, and I'm leaning more towards this. Now, what I'm actually leaning towards is this one because it almost looks like kelp, like underwater, you know what I mean? Huh. But these would be fun as well. They're very dark, aren't they, though? So I don't know yet about that. Okay, so this guy is just stealing the show, quite frankly, because he's pretty beautiful. We need to cut this arm down because I chopped it off and now it doesn't match. So we're gonna give him a little tentacle cut, if you will. And we're just gonna put a little dab right there. Whoops, come here, guy. And I will do something like that. It's like literally not going to matter. Like you can't even tell. So I'm going to, okay, be happy. So when I pulled the picture of like outside, this says outside to me, but not anymore. Now, outside could be underwater. Outside could be underwater. And we could put him kind of in this sea of weird things that grow down and not up. We could make them grow up and just cut the flowers off. We could definitely do that. I mean, this is definitely outside. And let's trim it down a little bit. Or I could just go back and look for another picture of outside, obviously. But I thought might as well try and use what we'd pulled. All right. So you guys, we have like 20 bags for the thrift store. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? So that's exciting. And then I booked my ticket to go see the girl this weekend. I'm going to fly. My husband's going to drive. Okay, so I'm not in love with... He could be like coming out of the water. I just don't know. This journal now is bothering me. Okay, we're not using this. These don't actually go where I'm putting them. I need to put them in my other folder. I'm not in love with the tree situation, so we could just do... Oh, there it is. Okay. There it is. We're going to do that. We're going to cut the tree off. I'm going to just fold it kind of where I want the line, and I'll even cut it. Okay. I'm going to do even worse cutting. I'm going to cut the tree off. Let's just see how much of this we want. I think I'm going to cut it where the original line is, but we'll see. Because we could... Okay. Actually, I kind of like that idea. Let's fold that behind the page so we can get an idea of what it looks like, and put him kind of like this, because I think he's coming out of the water onto the beach is what I think is happening very quickly. All right, I'm going to put all the stuff away in the same place and then move it all together. Okay, we are using outside. And we just need leaves and holes. So oh, and we still need my credit card. Well, I like this idea. Like he's coming to journal with us, you know what I mean? These are not actually leaves, these are stems. Okay. Let me keep playing. Let me keep playing. I don't know where this credit card goes now. I can tell you it's going to get some holes in it though. Okay. Okay, we have scribble, we have credit card, we don't have holes, we have outside, we have octopus, and I need leaves, but we could punch holes in this. I mean, I guess we could add a palm tree to this side. Oh, you guys, speaking of palm trees, I mean, have you heard the news about California? I mean, they were supposed to have this tropical hurricane thing, which is crazy because they haven't had one since 1939, so 84 years ago. And then the crazier part, you guys, if you look into it, the one before that was in like 1852 or something like that. It was like 81 years before that. I know. A little weird. A little spooky if you're into that sort of thing, okay? We could put that palm tree there, which is now not grounded in anything, so it seems a little strange. Just because it's going this way, like it looks weird on this side of the page to me. Obviously it was going like that. My goodness, excuse me. Okay, stay focused, Helson. I need leaves, and I think I'm going to put holes in this. Although it would be cool just to glue it on and put the holes in this so the black shows through. So we could do that. Okay, so now we just, okay, I'm going to make this decision here. And we're going to glue this on because that will give me a little grounding there. I'm going to put it over to this corner. All right, dude, are you ready for some glue? I'm not too sure I'm ready to glue you. Let's, I think he goes some, I'm looking at this edge right here because I don't like that. Like I kind of want it, I don't want this to show. So I'm trying to kind of cover up these edges here. I also am watching this edge over here. Some of this, you know, is not going to make it. And same on this edge. I have a little bit of room on my page, but not much. So, yeah. I'm trying to think also, I think I'm going to punch holes in the paper, and I'm simply going to do it. Oops, stay in there. What are you doing? Yes, I talked to my paper, so just so you're, it's okay. It's okay. I am going to, like literally punch holes in my paper. They were so funny too, because they're like, tell us which ones you use. Yeah, so I'll have to share with them. Okay, so I think that's going to go like that. Where does it go? It goes right there. I'm again watching edges and making sure. Let me move you guys just an ooch. Let's see if I can get you in here a little bit. I think that's better. Just trying to watch edges there. So I think we'll do that. Okay, this is not going to be used. Again, putting it away in the wrong place, but consciously. So I'm going to use this double-sided Scotch tape. Why? Because I have it on my desk and I never use it, and we're going to use it. I don't like it on my desk. I don't want to. It's not my favorite tape, so we're going to use it on this. I don't know why it's not my favorite tape. I just never use it. Let's try it. Okay, so we get kind of one shot at this though. So again, I want all the holes black. I don't want it like half. And then, so I'm trying to scooch it over as much as I can, but I don't want the silver showing. Okay, so I think, see the silver pops up right there, and then I'm trying to get this hole. So I think we're like right there. Okay. Okay. That works. Now, this guy goes on something, like this. We could mess with him a little bit. We could put him up, we could turn him, but I like him a little bit more up to take more of this page. Now, the only thing we have to add is leaves. Now, leaves is interesting. So, again, I like this one only because it kind of looks like kelp, like the way it kind of grows, right? But we do have these. I don't know if these are going to actually show up enough on this scribbly background. These are kind of fun. What do you think? This pink is interesting, right? Because it would look something like that, which then gets kind of tangled or loses itself in there, huh? Like, whoops. And I wonder if just some big green leaves coming up from the bottom of the ocean kind of look better. I think that's the answer. And maybe we could put some of these in. Again, this was the one I chose. This was my first one, and maybe these actually look okay. Kind of like leaves. Maybe that looks okay. Dear gosh, Allison, does anybody... Does anybody care? No. Nobody cares. All right, we're going to pull them. We're just going to do it. We're going to do it. It's supposed to be kelpy, right? So I kind of feel like they could kind of grow. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, don't panic. Don't panic. I don't know why I feel like we need one more leaf, but I feel like we need more. More, always more. And once I get the good thing about these stickers, of course, is they're pretty, forgiving because they are meant to go on your wall. All right, so how's that look? I don't feel like I want to liquid glue this guy. I feel like I'd like to stick glue him down, but this is probably what we need to do. Oh, no, thank you. Absolutely not. I just ripped him. It's okay. That's what glue's for. Hang on to your arms there, guy. All right, we get one shot at this. Oh, but now we have a little bit more. That's interesting. I was worried about this edge, right? And we covered it up with leaf. So we have a little bit more flexibility with... So now I'm kind of just looking at overall placement of him. We actually can bring him up. Well, he's going to go right there. Okay. Now, once I have, his main part down, now I can do this to the bottom. I just couldn't do wet glue on all of it and not scream. Okay. I'm going to do this half of him up here. And then we'll see if we need to cut, this off. We may or may not. It's not strong enough to hold its own, like outside of the journal, but I don't know how much room I have. Because the pages are different sizes, there's some wiggle room on the outside of the page, right? So if I feel like they can make it and not be too trash, then I'll just leave them. I like it when things go off the page, but now this is very thin magazine paper, like cheap recycled magazine paper because it's a little kid's thing for summer, from the library. And so it's wrinkling, but it's okay. It'll dry and we'll all be fine. Yeah, so my friends in California, gosh, catch me up. Are you wet? What's happening? It's not as bad as they say it was going to be. It obviously was downgraded to a tropical storm relatively quickly. Boy, but Mexico got hit hard. Please, prayers for everyone that did get hit by this storm. It's so rare for the West Coast, right? It's so rare for at least California. Yeah, and boy, it is not, our land there is not able, right, it's so sad because they need the water so badly. But the structure is not able to take it, and so it floods very, very, very easily. So, oh my gosh, did you hear that? That's my husband. What's he doing? He's going to bed. I know what he's doing. Oh, he's moving furniture now. Yeah, it's so sad because it has not been 500 degrees here, thank goodness. And it's kind of cooled down, but we have all of our windows closed and all the air conditioning on still because it's gross outside. There is super bad smoke from other fires. It's just heartbreaking. I'm so sorry, you guys. If you or your family is impacted by any of these things, it's so difficult. That's a bummer. Okay, there's that. So I could put, good night. Sorry if I screamed in your ear. I could put more leaves on there, but I feel like not because I would want them to go under. I mean, I could layer some over him, but I don't think that's what I want to do. And I could layer, like we could cut this out almost and layer on top of him like a more delicate leaf, but I don't think we need to do that. These, interestingly enough, really look like bubbles to me, but they're not, and we're not going to use them, but I like them. You guys, I think we're done. And I of course like it. It's crazy to me. It always comes together somehow. Um, I think we're finished. Now, I'll have to put them in the book and see kind of how it looks. Let's see. So we have scribble for the background. We used a credit card right here, this black credit card. We used holes. We punched holes in the paper. Outside is this picture. Octopus is here, and we used a leaf or leaves. So you guys, that is it. What fun is that? And super fun to get prompts from people. I knew they would all be, not all, but many of them were objects, right? Even though I tried to explain, it could be a color. It could be a thing you do, like scrape, right? And that obviously, if you're not used to kind of this, then those aren't the words that come to your mind very quickly. So we did not have to use the chicken. And he gets his own page every year because that's what we were dealing with that day. Okay. We're fine. See his little arm that comes out here? I will actually just give him a little bit better of a trim here because my cutting's very sloppy. I'm not a fussy cutter. And okay. So that's exciting. Look, it fits on there. And see this little book, it's going to edge over here and it's completely fine. Yep, totally fine. So the question is, do we put it in a tag like this way or do we slide it in this way? And I'm going to choose this way again. Okay. And you guys, I'm fine with the tape. I know. Yeah. So we're just going to tape it in. I'm going to put some tape here. I should probably run it a little bit closer to the edge there, but that's okay. And we'll put a piece down here. The issue with the tape, for those of you who don't use the tape, is that it never dries. So as you're sticking stuff in here, the tape is still sticky in essence, right? That's okay. I'm fine with it. I'm not using this actual pocket for a lot of stuff. I'm not going to be in and out a lot. It's going to hold this. And when someone comes and reads my journal, you know, it may or may not be sticking a little bit on the bottom here. And it's fine. If you're making a pocket, like an actual pocket that you're going to use in your journals, I think sometimes that's when people, you know, find it bothers them a little bit more because it's not very usable all the time. And I think I have a little bit of an edge all the way around. So like space wise. So I'm going to go ahead and take it. I'm going to scooch it over this way. So I have more here than on this side because I don't need it on this side. And I'm going to take the blue border. Like that. And then that tape will hold that down. Oh yeah, that's fun. And this, well, it's actually fine, but we'll help it. We'll make sure it's fine. All right. Yeah, look what fun. And then this tucks right in here and I will write the prompts that we chose and the little ditty on the back. I'll probably put a little bit of a pull on it, something, but that's it, you guys. It's always so much fun. This is why we did the challenge, you guys, because it just is a creative time. It doesn't have to make sense. It is definitely a time to use some stuff maybe that you wouldn't normally use or certainly wouldn't use together. And it allows my brain at least to just do something for the fun of it, not for any purpose. This doesn't have to apply to this day. I don't have to have a reason. And I know that's what journaling is about in essence anyway. But for me, I sometimes get kind of locked into the box. And so this is a really fun way for me to kind of play and I don't know, just be creative. So that's it. You guys, if you haven't checked out Melissa's channel already and seen what she did this week, please go over and check out her channel. It is linked below. I appreciate everyone watching. If you join in, please, it's never too late. You could do them out of order. There's no rules, absolutely no rules. There is a playlist below for all the videos we've done or I've done on my channel. If you want to see Melissa's, obviously go over to her channel and check out her playlist. But you can pick up any of the words and you can use any of the prompts we use. You can mix and match them, whatever you want to do. But if you join in, please, please, please tag Melissa and I so we can come see what you do and then use the hashtag. It's findable by everybody. Okay, that's it for me, you guys. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you're creating and I hope you're making memories. And I hope, whatever you're creating and journaling and doing all the goodness for, I hope you're enjoying it. All right. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.